Hey dreamy dreamers, welcome back to the Crazy Dreamer Network. My name is AJ and let's hop right into today's reading. So today's reading, we have a pick a card on what you will be recognized for in this lifetime. We have 3 piles, pile number 1, pile number 2, and pile number 3. Pile number 1, we have this gorgeous malachite egg with gem. Pile number 2, we have this stunning rose quartz crystal with mirror. And pile number 3, we have this unidentified stone. If any of you know, please leave it in the comment section down below. I'll try to find it before we get to your pile. With the underworld. Okay. So I'll give you all some time to meditate on your pile selections. All right, pile number 1, 2, and 3. I love you all so much, and I'll see you in your readings. Bye. Hey, pile number 1s, welcome back to your readings. So let's hop right in on what you'll be recognized for in this lifetime. You all chose this gorgeous malachite crystal egg, and I think it's very interesting because we have this gem here and this beautiful multifaceted, almost like kaleidoscope looking gem here nestled in what looks like a nest, right? So you would typically see an egg in a nest, right? But we have this beautiful gemstone. Now, with the malachite egg and the gem, I feel like you will be recognized for maybe your beauty or creating something very beautiful in this world. I'm thinking an artist, I'm thinking a craftsman or a craftswoman. I'm getting, just something you have created, right? Maybe with your hands, maybe with your mind, maybe just with time and energy as well. You've let something beautiful come out of you or through you, be evoked by you, right? And with this malachite crystal egg, I feel like something you obviously aren't even at the top of where you will be, and the recognition. You know what I'm saying? You don't even have the you don't even realize how well you'll be recognized for something that you create, the beauty that you've created in this world, or the beauty that you've allowed other people to feel through whatever it is that you are evoking right now, pile number 1s, okay? So let's put your card and your crystal right up here. All right, and let's begin your reading. So we're gonna start with the life purpose. Sorry, y'all, this little mic I got, I really hope it's not like tousled around. But let's start with the life purpose deck. I've already cleansed this deck off camera, so let's begin. Clear, concise, accurate message, Spirit. What will our pile number 1s be recognized for in this lifetime? Okay, look at that. We have support. Your life purpose fully supports you. So whatever it is that you're recognized for during this lifetime, you are so supported in it, pile number 1s, and I really hope you know that. Any dreams, any ambitions that you have will be supported in whatever you do. A lot of you may be multifaceted, multi-creators, multi-hyphenates. So you might do more than one thing in your lifetime, right? With support here, we even have the Caudicius, I think that's what it's called. And it's like the symbol from the Greeks with health, right? So I feel like you'll be very healthy in this lifetime. And it's interesting. We have these pink wings here on this angel. And I feel like I just keep getting like beauty or like airiness or lightness coming from that card. But let's see. Tell us more, Spirit. You could be a support system for people, maybe mentally as well. Let's see. Tell us more, Spirit. Okay, we have yoga. Your life is enhanced by yoga, stretching, and exercise. Some of you all could be yoga teachers, yoga practitioners. Some of you all can study the chakra alignments in our bodies or down our vertebrae, down our spine, right? The 7 main chakras that we, you know, focus on often, even though we have more than 7, right? Some of you all could be very spiritual in nature and are fully supported in the things that you really find, how can I put it? You really find joy in. Maybe that's through activity, right? And we have author. You have a book inside of you that wishes to be expressed. Make time to write it. Some of you all could be authors too. Some of you all may want to write down your findings, right? Like an academic journal or academic study about yoga and its relation to your overall health, and maybe like even more so than people would have assumed, right? Through your findings. I feel like you could be very world renowned or very like recognized for your findings in regards to yoga and the support that it gives to people, maybe, you know, just in their health in general, right? But more findings, right? Because we have findings about that now, but like you found the mecca of the findings, right? So let's see. Let's get into your tarot to disclose more on what pile number 1s will be recognized for during this lifetime. Excuse me. Clear, concise, accurate messages. What will our pile... I'm also getting heart chakra energy. I feel like you're very supportive. People might recognize you as a support system, or they might come to you as this type of support system. Pile number 1s, okay? Tell us more, Spirit. I feel like you're also finding your voice right now, so this might be coming not in like the super far future, but like it'll come in time when you find your voice, right? So let's see. We have 4 cards out so far. We're gonna just place these right here. Let's get one more card. One more card for our pile number 1, Spirit. What will our pile number 1s be recognized for during this lifetime? Okay. Let's get one card out of here. We're gonna get this one. So we have the bottom of the deck, the High Priestess. Some of you all might be energy workers. Some of you all might be very familiar with the subconscious mind and tapping into the subconscious mind. Some of you all are avid readers as well, right? Because this High Priestess is sitting in this cozy nook underneath the moonlit sky reading a book. And they're gaining knowledge, they're gaining insight, and it's almost like they're being refreshed from things that they already know, right? Wisdom that they've already come across, maybe just through themselves or their own minds or the collective. But, you know, the look on her face is almost like, yes, my suspicions are being confirmed, so to speak, right? Some of you all might be very intuitive by nature, right? Very intuitive by nature, and doing yoga and having that type of like energetic support may really help you during this time. But let's reveal your first card. So we have the 7 of Wands. I feel like a lot of you are very strong, and you will eventually be recognized for the strength, and not just your outer strength, but the strength of your inner convictions. I'm getting I told you so energy. I'm not even gonna lie. I'm getting like, yeah, I feel vindicated because I've worked hard and I've said I was going to accomplish this, that, and the third. And even though it might have seemed far-fetched to the average person, I knew as long as I kept working on something, I would be vindicated. I would reap the rewards, right? And I feel like you've stood your ground, and you just really kind of like created boundaries in and around certain people or circumstances that didn't see your vision or didn't see where you were coming from. And it's not even any you know, it's not even anything on them. It's just maybe they just weren't meant to see your vision, or like, you know, your vision was so far ahead in the future you know, they just didn't catch up to it yet, right? So our next card is we have the Four of Cups. Very interesting. And it's funny because when I got this card the first time, I just realized how beautiful the card was, right? So we have this person from like ancient China, you know, and they have these gorgeous cups around them. But then there's this like beautiful ancient cup, right, in which this bird, all of these cups have birds on it, right? So it's like they're carrying messages. But there's a cup outside and the bird is chirping. But this person in this card is so caught up on the stunning beauty of the rest of these cups, it can't even hear this actual real life bird chirping to signal to them that they have something for them, right? So when it comes to what you'll be recognized for, again, you could be recognized for your artwork, right? And it might be so stunningly beautiful, it's almost distracting for some, right? It's almost distracting for some. And this could be a luxury item, right? A lot of you all might be very interested in the finer things in life, refinement, luxury of certain sorts, right? Ornaments, okay? Relics, things of that nature, right? You could create something very ornamental that has something to do with yoga. And this could be a book. This could be like a coffee table book or something like that also, that is just so stunningly gorgeous. And a lot of people buy it because they feel like it really supports their mission. It supports their cause, right? But let's see. Yes, so we have the 10 of Cups. So with the 10 of Cups as well, I feel like another thing you'll be recognized for is like your you fulfilling other people's emotional needs, and you like integrating okay, how can I put this? You integrating one part of the world with like another part of like the ethers, if that makes sense, or like a different segments of the world you can bring together. Because look, this seems like a human, right? This is like the human person, the guy, and then the feminine figure is like a sea person. She's a sea dweller, right? And then you could see her family coming in to just make sure that they're all happy and safe. But the baby is like multi-dimensional, right? So they're half human, half fish, half mermaid, whatever, right? Sea dweller. So I feel like in this lifetime, not only will you be recognized for the art and the beauty that you create, and this could be ornaments, this could be jewelry, this could be like things that are just very beautiful and like awakens the senses, luxury. I just keep getting luxury, right? And I feel like you might work hard to make this, right? Some of you all might be craftsmen, craftspeople, and these could be ornaments that you wear in yoga, or like that will support you while you are on your, what is it called? While you're on your spiritual journey or your awakening journey or something. But it looks good. It looks nice. It's not just, put together any type of way and it's like, okay, here. No, you've taken time, you've taken energy, you've used your inner conviction in order to make this beautiful and abundant for people, And then also with the 10 of Cups, whatever it is that you're creating and you're being recognized for, is because it brings people together. It brings people together, and then it makes people very happy on the inside. And this could even help the whole family. So let's reveal your next card. We have the Lovers, yeah. And I feel like this could be something in regards to like a connection you have, right? Whether it be to yourself or a decision that you've made and you just have doubled down on it, or this could be in relation to a spouse, like maybe you and a spouse, you and a lover, you and a loved one create something together. This could be a family business as well. I don't know, I'm getting that. But let's see. And then we have the Page of Wands, which is good news, right? And it's interesting because this Page of Wands is, is it Ugandan? I forget where this story comes from, but the Page of Wands, the pages in the tarot are always messengers, right? So they bring good news and prosperity. So I feel like this is going to be a sense of good news, or like when someone sees what you have created, they're going to just feel more optimistic, more hopeful for the future, more joyous, more in a state of liberation and freedom and being and creativity and adventure, right? You might sell this around the world too, is what I'm getting. You might sell all of these around the world. This could not just be like in one place. Like if you live in France, this isn't only available in France. If you live in the US, this is not only available in the US. If you live in Germany, this isn't only available in Germany. It's available worldwide, is what I'm getting. Especially like look at all the different cards that kind of confirm this, right? I'm gonna pull a Greenwich Oracle. Tell us more, Spirit, about this product or service that our pile number ones will be recognized for in this lifetime. Tell us more about this opportunity or whatever this creation is, pile number ones will be recognized for during this lifetime. Oh, wow. You guys got 3 cards. Look at this. You might help people manifest their dreams. You know what I was also thinking, pile number ones? This could be like a wand. Like, this reading might actually be an idea for someone. So if you do, please send me one, because I feel like it's going to be bomb, whatever it is, right? It's going to be super cool. But I feel like this could help people manifest their desires, right? We have card number 3 here. We have Cancer energy. We have like, I know this is like a part of a Ouija board, but it's like a divination tool, right? So it could be a divination tool. You guys might create like a wand that helps while you're doing yoga, or helps as you're facilitating a yoga class, something like that. You could sell it to yoga practitioners for support. Wands, look, this is a staff here. Wands and then wands, right? And then we have this 4 cups, which is highly decorated, these ornaments of cups. But we have like basically three icons of like wands and supports, right? Especially with this Page of Wands. And how cute is this? So I feel like some of you all might create like some kind of really cool like device, or like a wand that helps with yoga, or like helps with a yoga practitioner, or like helps to support people. And it could just be really beautiful. It could be so stunningly gorgeous that people just are so drawn to it, and they love to collect them or buy them or something like that. But let's see what 3 cards you guys got from the from the Greenwich Oracle deck. Card number 22, we have Leo energy, and I don't know, is this a tarot deck? It's a book, and I don't know what this is, but more fire energy. 22 is one of the only, 1, 2, and 3 is one of the only master numbers. So master builder, right? And then look at this bay leaf. It almost looks like a wand, but it's fire energy. So again, we had at the bottom of the deck the High Priestess, which represents wisdom, right? Our innate wisdom and our spiritual wisdom and our subconscious mind, right? It's a feminine energy as well. So I feel like you're using a lot of wisdom that you have gathered over the years in order to make this product or service. Oh, wow, these almost looked identical. So we have card number 17 with regeneration. Yeah, whatever this is going to help people like regenerate, refuel themselves, feel better about themselves. More fire energy, okay? You could be taking action towards this creation now, actually. Or in the next, what is this? 5 years, this could be created, right? Because we have 17 to 22. And the numerical difference between these numbers are 5, but they look very similar. Aries and Leo. More wands energy, right? Fascinating. Okay, so we have one more card. And we have card number 27. You can't make this up, pile number ones. What do you see here? Boom, boom. This wand or whatever this device that you create could really help with people's health. Card number 27, duality, banana, water energy, right? I think this is the only card that doesn't have like a zodiac sign associated with it in this Green Witch Oracle deck. I could be wrong, but you know, it has water, bananas too. Okay, very interesting. Come on. So you could be just creating something that has to do with supporting maybe spiritual practitioners, or this could be like a divination tool, or this could even be like a medical device that you could be creating for people, pile number ones. Okay, what a dope reading, pile number ones. I love y'all so much. I really hope this reading resonated with you. If it did, please hit that thumbs up button, like, share, and subscribe. Share this content with loved ones, family, friends, or anyone who would best benefit from the messages provided here today. If you are interested in a gorgeous one-of-a-kind tarot journal, look no further. The link to that journal will be in the description box down below. Also, if you're interested in booking a private reading with me, the link to my website will be in the description down below. I love you all so much, and I'll see you in your next reading. Bye. Hey, pile number twos, welcome back to your reading. So you all chose this really pretty rose quartz, tumbled rose quartz, along with the mirror. And it's so funny because we have this full moon out, right, in this mirror card. And you know what I was thinking? Like, y'all might come up with an invention that's like a self-love mirror or something like that. Like, when you look in the mirror, you'll see your true reflection, like how you see yourself, like all the beauty that people see through you, you'll see that. So you could walk out the house, or you could go about your day feeling more confident, more exuberant, more in this loving connection with yourself, and then ultimately with others, right? But what I'm also getting with the rose quartz and the mirror is like this reflection, right? You could also create something or a service that allows people to connect with their shadow self or connect with their higher self as well, and see the reflection in some way, and being able to work on that so they could really place emphasis and double down on their self-love journey. Okay, but I'm gonna put your crystal here and your card here, and let's go more in depth with your reading, pile number twos. Okay, so we have some life purpose oracle cards here. I've already cleansed off camera, so let's begin. Clear, concise, accurate messages for our pile number two, spirit. Clear, concise, accurate messages for pile number twos. What will pile number twos be recognized for in this lifetime? One card. What will our pile number twos be recognized for in this lifetime, spirit? Okay, we have justice. I love this. Your career brings fairness and protection to others who need your help. So you're helping people with divine justice. That's what I'm saying. Like, you're allowing people to feel loved, to feel cared for, to feel admired. And maybe that's their justice in this lifetime. What's at the bottom of the deck? Study. Reading, research, and education help you gain confidence and clarity about your career. Some of you all might be lawyers too, because not only the justice, but study. And I feel like lawyers study long and hard, right? They do really good work that almost mirrors society, right? Also mirror society. You could be like, maybe even like a public defender, or you stand up for people and you are able to reflect people's sincerity and their purity to people who wouldn't otherwise be able to see them, right? So you might do, what is that called? Not like it's public defending, but like, you know, it's like, I know in the US, suing has like this rep, right? Like, so if you sue someone, you need a lot of money in order to obtain a lawyer, right? In order to obtain any type of legal support, you need money. And so I feel like some of you all might even start like a nonprofit that has a lot to do with like justice, the justice system, because you really value giving people a fighting chance in this lifetime who maybe otherwise couldn't afford it or something like that. But with justice and studies, some of you all might be studying to be a lawyer or an attorney, or you could very well be studying checks and balances, almost like universal laws, metaphysical principles, so you can feel that, you know, you are, whatever work you're doing, whatever product or service you create will be for the highest good and benefit of all. Okay, that's another storyline. But let's get into your tarot here. So tell us more, Spirit. Clear, concise, accurate messages for our pile number 2. What will they be recognized for during this lifetime, Spirit? Look at this. We have temperance, okay? Look at how zen this person is. Look at how we have this goddess, right? This deity on this lotus, and they're meditating. So I feel like there's a lot of peace within you. There's a lot of moderation and calmness. Some of you all could be Sagittariuses as well. But what I'm getting here in regards to what you could be known for, a multitude of things as well. Some of you could be studying law or could be wanting to be an attorney, but you're good at so many things that like you could just be known for having your hands in so many different pots, right? A lot of you all could be entrepreneurs or be budding entrepreneurs wanting to do that as well. And you see how her toe is dipped in the water, almost like as a calmness, a coolness, right? That's what I always get. Because like, think about it. Like if you're in bed and, you know, you have the blankets on and you're cold, but then when you put the blankets on, you're kind of hot. What do? You take your foot out, or at least one of them, at least this is what I do, to almost like maintain some type of balance of coolness, right? To not get too overheated, but you need some type of air circulating on some type of your body in order to feel like this balance, equilibrium, so you could go to sleep, so you could rest well. And that's what I'm getting here with her toe dipped in the water, right? It's almost like 1 foot into this emotional aspect of her life, or this emotional checks and balances, so to speak. But this is the first card, so let's see. Tell us more, Spirit. Okay, that was quick. We have the 6 of Cups. Yeah, something that's okay. Let's pull all the cards because there is a beautiful story coming out in here. Tell us more, Spirit, about what our pile number 2s will be recognized for during this lifetime. What will our pile number 2s be recognized for in this lifetime? Clear, concise, accurate messages for our pile number 2s. Clear, concise, accurate messages for our pile number 2s. We have the 8 of Coins. What will our pile number 2s be recognized for in this lifetime? Okay, I feel like this card wants to come out. Judgment. And this card had kind of peeked out during the pre-shuffle. Okay, let's move this a little. What will our pile number 2s be recognized for in this lifetime, Spirit? Clear, concise, accurate messages. The Lovers. I love this. Okay, so this is beautiful. And I'm getting like a beautiful love story. Like you could be recognized. And look, we have the Page of Cups. Very interesting. We have the Page of Cups here. A lot of you are very intuitive. A lot of you all are very intuitively nudged in a direction for your purpose already, is what I'm getting. And you're following that, right? And you know what's interesting here? No other cards we have the Moon. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We have 7 moons here. The brightest being over this young person's head. And then we have a moon here. So I feel like a lot of you all might utilize even the moon cycles, or like this could be tapping into your mother archetype as well in order to help people, maybe help youth, help young children find their light, find their way, find their path, right? Find their own reflection, right? And not be tied into what society wants for kids, or, you know, even like the hoopla or like the muddiness that comes from too many options, right? And I feel like you've seen that very clear, pile number twos. You've seen kind of like how society can shift our kids or shift our youth, right? And you're trying to allow them to see their own reflections or something like that. Whatever you'll create, whatever service, whatever you do for work, it will allow people to see themselves, you know, in a good light. Some of you all might create programming like television or something like that that will help the youth to see who they truly are and the capacities that they have for growth and expansion and creativity. But let's begin. Whatever you guys do, you're going to make a lasting impact, because we have three major arcanas here. Three. We have Temperance, Judgment, and the Lovers. And whatever it is, whatever path you decide, you will be supported with, right? It will be the path for you. So with the Temperance card, we already kind of broken that down, right? And then with the Six of Cups and the Temperance, what I'm getting is like, you could be giving a part of yourself something that you needed. Okay, like you could be giving your current self something that you needed as a child, or you could be re-gifting your services to humanity in regards to something you needed as a child. So let's say you maybe grew up in a certain environment and there was a lack of something, right? You're giving that to humanity right now, to children, to whomever your audience is, or whomever you feel like you can affect the most positively. You are giving that through your art, through your work, through your service, something like that. That's what I'm getting here, right? And this could be peace. This could be meditation, right? Introducing the youth to meditation as well. You could be introducing children to meditation, or something that will balance them and something that they could have for a long time. With the Eight of Coins, I feel like maybe you have been working really hard on this, and maybe you haven't. It's very tedious labor, and it's almost laborious, and it's hurting to an extent, right? With the Eight of Coins, because we have this maiden here, this young maiden here who looks like they're crying, but they're really trying hard to like fix these pentacles or like create them, right? They're trying hard to really create something, and they're getting a little frustrated, right? Now with the Judgment card, I just feel like, you're going to have an epiphany. Things are going to work out. You're going to have your day in the proverbial sun, right? And it's interesting because we have the blooming lotus, and then we have the lotus here again, okay, which would signify blossoming and becoming beautiful regardless of our environment, regardless of what we have been through in the past, right? Because the story of the lotus, or, just from what I do know, is a flower that grows through adversity, right? Because it comes from the depths of the mud, and you're going to see your light be shown here, pile number twos. And then with the Lovers card, I feel like some of you all might be Geminis, but I feel like you are really going to allow people to see their authentic nature through you. You're very loving, you're very kind, you're very caring and compassionate. And I feel like you just want people to love themselves regardless, of certain things or societal tendencies to make us not love ourselves, right? You could be creating something very profound through your works or your services or your gifts to humanity, right? So let's pull some Green Witch Oracle cards. Tell us more, Spirit. What else do you want to tell our pile number twos about what they'll be recognized for in this lifetime? Healing. Yep. Card number 37, we have Aries energy, air energy, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. We have geranium, potions, right? 37, maybe at 37-year-old, you could create this like healing potion or just, and it's so interesting because we have this pink geranium and then we have the pink rose quartz. Tell us more, Spirit. Quick. I feel like you can also be a mirror onto people just through your frequencies, pile number twos. Like you all might be, what are they called? You know how like they talk about certain waves of volunteers who come here just to be like pillars of light and conduits of light, and they technically don't have to do much on this planet but just be here and be a healing presence for people as they go through their journey. Your presence could just be a gift and balance people out in so many more ways than one. We have card number 9 with strength. Okay. We have Virgo energy, and this is the herb fennel. We have fire energy, and then we have the sword here, card number 19. Maybe you've been working on something since you were 19. Maybe you've been meditating since you were 19 years old. Okay. And at 37, this could, like, your light could be shown so immensely. You get celebrated and accolades for this. Look what's at the bottom here. Success, card number 20 right after 19. Libra energy, the key to success. Peppermint, this freshness, this new vibrant energy that you carry is going to lead you to optimal success in this lifetime, pile number twos, and you have the key for it already. Just be patient with yourself because it's going to come very soon. I feel like a lot of you have been, you might see success when you're 37 or like the pinnacle of your success, excuse me. You could see it earlier too, but I feel like everything that you've worked hard for since you were 19 could really flower and bloom when you're 37 years old or close to that age, right? And if you've passed that age, something from when you were manifesting from when you're 37 might just be coming into fruition very, very soon, okay? So yeah, pile number twos, beautiful reading. I love you all so much, my dreamy dreamers. I really hope this reading resonated with you. If it did, please hit that thumbs up button, like, share, and subscribe. Share this content with loved ones, family, friends, or anyone who would best benefit from the messages provided here today. If you all are interested in a gorgeous one-of-a-kind tarot journal, look no further. The link to that journal will be in the description box down below. Also, if you're interested in booking a personal reading with me, you can go to my website and book it there. That info is in the description box down below. Okay, so I love you all so much, and I'll see you in your next reading. Bye. Hey, pile number threes, welcome back to your reading. So you all chose this beautiful unknown stone, which I thought was maybe a rhyolite or a veracite. I was like, literally took like an hour off between piles to find out what this stone is because it was gifted to me by a friend. And you can see, if you can tell, it has all these like orbicular or these orbs around it, but it's a white stone, right? And it has like a little black or brown spots kind of penetrating through it. So I went to my crystal Bible, and the closest that I'm getting to this is rhyolite, right? Which could assist in a lot of past life understanding, or if you've been looking for assistance when it pertains to past life understanding or reckoning or something. Hold on, let me grab the book because I want to get this right. Right. A useful stone for past life healing. That is what stood out to me the most about the attributes of this stone. And it says rhyolite possesses the past and integrates it with the present. And I thought that was interesting in regards to past life because we have the underworld. And this stone talks about it evoking the creativity of the soul. So when it comes to the underworld, I feel like a lot of you will be recognized in this lifetime for bringing light into the darkness, right? For shedding light, right? You see how the darkness is kind of trying to peek through, but it can't, there's not enough of it in this stone to overshadow the light, right? So with the underworld, that's what I'm getting. Also with the underworld, I think about Persephone, I think about Hades, I think about really deep subconscious subliminal programming that could be detrimental to us if we don't integrate the shadow aspects of our personality, right? If we don't make friends with our quote unquote dark side, that undercurrent that has the potential to possess all of us, right? Because we're human beings. So we have a level and an extent of duality that we may not even show the world. We may not even show the people closest to us until, please excuse my French, all shit breaks loose. And then, like, you know, we panic, or that side of us is kind of like brought out, right? But I ultimately feel that you'll be recognized for you having already integrated a shadow, right, within you, right? And you being the one, because you have done so well with integrating that dark side, right? You being able to help others do the same, right? I'm getting magician energy here as well. And obviously I'm just reading this on an intuitive level, but with the underworld, you know, this could talk about something buried deep within, or something that you thought was buried being brought back into the surface, right? Because it's interesting as well. I see like eyes, these look like eyes. And then this just looks like something that has been deeply buried, right? So again, you bringing light into dark situations, dark times, maybe even people relying on your light during a lot of dark times in their lives. And they feel lucky and proud to have had you as a mentor, as a guide, as someone who they could just ask for advice or wisdom, or seek your wisdom from, right? So I'm gonna, if you guys know what stone this is, like if you like, oh, I have that stone, I know that stone, I work with crystals, please let me know down in the comments if you know the exact stone this is. But I think it might be Rhyolite, but I've been wrong before, guys. So anyways, let's get into your reading. We have the Life Purpose Oracle Cards deck, and I've already shuffled off camera, so let's begin. What will our pile number threes be recognized for in this lifetime, Spirit? Clear, concise, accurate messages for our pile number threes. What will pile number threes be recognized for? Infinite abundance. How about that? You're fully supported as you devote yourself to your divine life purpose. And look at this angel here. She has this cornucopia of abundance, right? Fruitfulness in her hands. And she feels like she looks light and airy, and like she has just had this breakthrough, right? This transformative moment. So I feel like in your lifetime, you could have like extended yourself to people. And because you have done this, right? Because you have been following in your path, in your purpose, pile number threes, I feel like you will be known for the person who has always been abundant of life, right? More life. Because we're talking about the underworld. We're talking about the lack of life or the lack of light, right? And you've always been someone who has shared abundance with people, have wanted others to prosper, maybe even at times more than you, right? So I feel like there's just an abundant nature to you, an abundance of kindness, an abundance of wisdom. You're just going to be known as a person, or revered as a person who has really gone above and beyond the call of duty when it comes to your fellow man or woman or person, right? What's at the bottom of the deck? Interesting. We have body work. Your life purpose involves body work, such as massage therapy, energy healing, physical therapy, or exercise training. And you know, it's interesting. This person has a tattoo. So maybe some of you all might have a lot of tattoos, maybe tattoo artist. Because that's what I'm getting here primarily, especially with the visuals here. But you also could be Reiki practitioners. You could be masseuses, people who are help do physical training or something like that when it comes to people, and help them kind of like shed the old version of themselves or bring light into their life by allowing them to become more active, right? And have their body, minds, and souls become more activated as well. So let's see. Tell us more, Spirit. Clear. Ooh, okay, we already have a card straight out, straight out the gate. Pile number one. So we have this card here, and I'm going to pull more. Let's just pull some more cards first. Tell us more, Spirit. What will our pile number threes be recognized for during this lifetime? Will our pile number threes be recognized for? Okay, we have the Ten of Swords, and the Ten of Swords did fall in reverse, but we'll get to that in a moment. What will our pile number threes be recognized for? Look at that, Nine of Swords. We'll get to that in a moment. Some of you all, endings. There's a lot of endings here. We'll get back to that. Sorry. Tell us more, Spirit. Clear, concise, accurate messages for our pile number threes. What will our pile number threes be recognized for during this lifetime? Ooh, okay. We have the Six of Coins. I didn't even mean to turn that up right, but it is what it is. One more card. What will our, okay. You know what? I'm going to take these. We have the Knight of Wands at the bottom of the deck too. So we'll get back to that in a moment. What else? Let's see. We have the Star, beautiful, healing, a lot of healing energy. I feel like you've done a lot of healing, pile number threes. You've helped heal people from their past life traumas is what I'm getting also. That could be path. I really would love to talk right now. Path. Why can I say past? I cannot say past. Okay. Past life commitments or vows of poverty as well. You've helped people transcend that, or will be. That's what you'll be remembered for, right? Okay, so now we have two more cards. We have the Hierophant. Yeah, you're a teacher. You're a wise sage. You're a wise counsel, okay? Some of you might really resonate with this as well. Some of you all might have Native American heritage or Native heritage, right? And look, I don't know if this is like a pipe, like a Indian chief pipe or something, but something has been passed down to you from ancestors, from your lineage, right? And this could be in regards to medicine work or being a medicine woman, medicine man, something like that. Healing people through past life traumas, even if that's not anything they would have called whatever they were going through, right? But sometimes past life traumas, and I say that in quotes because I don't know, I just felt compelled to, but sometimes past life traumas could come out in very different ways, and people might not know that wording to articulate that, but it could come through like, here's an example. And I know money is a very popular example. Maybe someone is having a hard time saving money, right? Like maybe money comes in, they have an easy time making it, but they don't know how to play the money game, or they aren't privy to like storing some, and not for a rainy day, but just like paying themselves first, right? That's a more accurate way of describing saving money. No, you want to pay yourself. So like in years time, or like even like next week, you can have some money for yourself, so you didn't have to spend them all on bills or food or things like that. Just basic financial literacy, right? And that's been a hard thing for them to traverse during this lifetime. And then they meet you, and you come in and you kind of open up their mindset, right? Either to learn how to make more money, or learn how to save what they have, or to invest it in something, whether that be an extra, like a side business or a side hustle to make them more money, or even you know, if they have a little extra around, even in like the stock market, something like that, like just teaching and being able to pass down the wisdom that you have learned, right? That the experiences that you have traversed in order to live a better life, right? And I just seen 1212 on the timestamp, and I felt like that was prevalent for some of you out there, right? So we have the Knight of Cups that came out as well. So again, I want to reveal this first card. I don't know why it took so long, but again, we have Judgment here, right? I feel like you will be recognized for always having a sound judgment and being able to discern. Okay, sorry guys, being able to discern certain things, right? Being able to learn. If you have been rescued time and time and time again, right? From certain things, situations, maybe even karma, learning how to rely on yourself and spirit more so than you rely on others. I think this is like has been one of the most intense Ten of Swords I've ever seen. You see how like this raft and there's these two people and literally one person was trying to like cling on to the raft and this other person like cut off their fingers, and then we have all these swords in the water, like they're trying to eliminate this person, right? So I feel like also one thing I'm recognizing here, pile number 3s with the Judgment and the Ten of Swords, is learning how to use your discernment when it comes to certain people in your life. Also, I feel like you're learning that, right? And being able to do so without a lingering feeling of anxiety. You know what I'm saying? Like we go from the Ten of Swords to the Nine of Swords. Now this Ten of Swords was in reverse. So I feel like you have been able, or at least once you're recognized for this, you will have transcended that part of your personality, right? Or karmic lesson. And the Nine of Swords is learning how to rise above the anxiety, rise above the worry. And you know what's interesting here? We have this couple, right? We have this couple and they look very sad and somber and worried. However, we have this goddess here who is sitting on this pedestal and she seems to have risen above whatever worries or concerns that this couple may have about whatever, right? And then we have these 8 knives, 4 here, but then we have this one sword above her head. And I'm getting the Ace of Swords, right? So it's very indicative of clarity, finding clarity, being able to levitate over, you know, confusion or worry or anxiety or things that are kind of self-imposed. And you know what else I'm starting to realize too with this pictures? There's 4 swords here around the wife or the mother's head, and then there's 4 swords over the husband's head, and they look like they're anxiety ridden and maybe even have some worry or concerns because they have a newborn child here and they could be tired, right? They could be exhausted. And that's the real reason all this anxiety and these worries are coming up, because they need to rest, you know? And then you have this person here who is literally in this beautiful meditative state who has just risen above it. So, you know, I feel like you could be teaching people how to rise above past traumas. Again, past life traumas. Hello. Rise above it. See the silver lining, right? Especially with this Judgment card here, because this is definitely giving silver lining. And just nip it off at the bud. If someone has hurt you or made you worried or has done something just less than savory to you, let it go, because it's not even worth the worry or concern or the anxiety that it's putting on you, right? Now with the Six of Coins, I feel like you, and it's interesting because we have the Six of Coins here in the Hierophant, and they're both like natives, right? They're both native to their environment for the most part. And I feel like this is a gift, right? A gift that has been handed down to you through your ancestry, especially with the Six of Coins here. And we have this native woman who's in tribal face paint, right? Tribal face makeup. And then she's letting out this fly here, and this fly is giving a piece of whatever this is, coins, little crumbs, to the other bugs. You know what I'm saying? So she's sharing with the community. She's sharing with the environment. She's doing her part. And so I feel like you're just going to be known for really being an organic steward of your environment, you know? And with the star card here, I feel like people have prayed for someone like you. People have prayed for whatever that you have created, you know what I'm saying? This thing that you have created, or this person that you have become. You see how this person is kind of like rescuing this lamb. And, you know, I think in the Bible, and I am paraphrasing, so do not quote me on this, but it talks about rescuing lambs, right? I think there's a story that talks about like saving lambs, you know, lambs being purity, and, you know, something that is so pure and like very innocent and docile, right? And then you have this person here who's wishing upon this star as she holds this lamb, you know, maybe even trying to rescue it or save its life or something like that, right? By contributing to its needs. Now, with the Knight of Cups, you might go about doing this in a very creative way, and in a very compassionate way, in a loving way. But sometimes you also might second guess the permanence of doing this, because it might carry a lot of weight, right? With this eagle here, or this hawk. This is either, I think this is a hawk. Hawks are leaders, right? And sometimes, you know, leaders have to quote unquote eat last. You know, they have to make sure everyone else is great, and they eat last, or they, you know, reap the rewards last, you know, according to history or according to certain certain discussions around leadership, right? That doesn't necessarily have to be the nail in the coffin truth. But with this Knight of Cups, I just feel like some of you all you do love what you do. You're very passionate about your work, but sometimes you might be one foot in, one foot out, because maybe you don't know if this is something you'll do forever, but you will be recognized for it in this lifetime. Your help, your kindness, your compassion, right? The healing that you have helped others facilitate. So let's grab one last card for our pile number 3 spirit, in regards to what they will be recognized for during this lifetime. What will our pile number 3s be recognized for in this lifetime? Okay, we got one card here. Beautiful. Love this bottom of the deck, card number 40, positivity with marigold. And then we have air energy, sun. We have a dream catcher, and this beautiful bright orange. Some of you all might be mothers, right? That sacral chakra is very activated. Others might just be a mothering nature, right? Just love to love others and take care of them, right? But let's see this last card. We have card number 21 with trust. Scorpio energy, I believe. We have this all-seeing eye, so to speak, and then we have this long stem of basil. Card number 21, 2 and 1, that's 3. This is pile number 3. I'm getting this as a major sign for a lot of you all. And I feel like, you know, Spirit wants you to know you can trust in your life. You can trust in the experiences that you have had thus far, and you can trust in Spirit. You could trust in God. You could trust in Source. Always, always lean on the source, right? And it's interesting because we're at 21 minutes, you know. So yeah, pile number 3s. I really hope this reading resonated with you in some way, shape, or form. I feel like you're always divinely protected. So if you wanted to do this as your life's work, you will be infinitely provided for. Okay, so with that being said, I love you so much. If you like this reading, if it resonated, please hit that thumbs up button, like, share, and subscribe. Share this content with loved ones, family, friends, or anyone who would best benefit from the messages provided here today. If you all are interested in a gorgeous one-of-a-kind tarot journal, look no further. The link to that journal will be in the description box below. And if you're interested in a personal reading with me, private reading, look no further. Go down to my description box and you can book on my website. Okay, I love you all so much. And until next time, I'll see you in your next reading. Bye.